Alright, so yesterday I wasn't talking about the battery of my bike, but the battery of my camera, so I have like one little bar left and it's flashing, so yeah, we might have a problem there. And by the way, I was just listening to this song. Holy crap, it's amazing. Wow, that's right. Hurry 2.0. You should look it up. It's royalty free, copyright free, which is amazing. First adventure of the day. Figuring out how the hell this machine works. That one. So it's 11 AM right now. I didn't leave for work yet because the weather, it's like let's just call it the Belgian summer, okay? I didn't want to leave in the pouring rain. It's better now, but it's gonna be worse in an hour or so, according to the forecast. So what I'm gonna do right now is just visit the other grandma. So yeah, it happened. My camera died like all the way, just like my bike basically. But don't worry, I found a totally legit way to charge a battery without a charger. What can possibly go wrong? Alright, this is how it looks. Like, I totally don't trust it, and you surely shouldn't do this with a new battery, but oh well. Let's try it out. Man, so nervous about this. Do not ever try that method of charging your camera. I mean, it's been in there for more than an hour and it just didn't do anything. So I hope I didn't kill my battery or something bad like that. Keep you posted. So I did go out to make a little time lapse, but it's so windy and cold and it's raining again. It's just super annoying. Like, I think it's a cool shot. I'll give you a little preview. Can you see it? It's pretty cool. Alright. So I was editing this vlog and I had this feeling that it's a little boring today. It probably has to do with the weather a little bit, but there was a lot of boring computer work today. I wanted to take this opportunity to talk with you guys about why I want to vlog. There are a lot of different reasons I do this. Mainly I'm just looking for other people that have the same kind of ideas, the same kind of mindset. I think the internet is a great invention to find people like that. I've been in the US last year for 3 months, and what I noticed there is that I used the language a lot when I was there, but when I came back to Belgium I didn't. So I've been looking for like a way to maintain my English for a while. And then I thought, like, if you have to make a video every day where you talk English every day, then you have an excuse to talk English, because people in Belgium don't really do that normally, for in case you don't know. And I want to train my video skills. I got an email, just a sec. Alright, it's nothing interesting. I've been watching YouTube for a while, of course, like 5 years, 6 years, I don't know. And I've always looked up to people that make content instead of just watching it. And like the last 6 months or something, I've been looking for a subject to talk about. Like, what am I gonna say in those videos? Am I just gonna make woodworking videos, or am I just gonna make traveling videos or something like that? And then I found Casey Neistat. I cannot imagine that you guys don't know him. He's a daily vlogger. He lives in New York City. And just his story inspired me so much to just start doing it. Like, if you want something, go for it. Then he explained this. I don't know if you can see this, but basically what he's saying is the only thing between you and everything you've ever wanted to do in life is just doing it. And it sounds kind of stupid, but he's right, you know. If you don't do it, you're never gonna know how far you would have gotten if you would have done it. So yeah, then I started, okay, I want to start vlogging, and I looked at a lot of YouTube videos. Man, another email, whatever. Okay, so then I started looking at at YouTube videos, like how to start vlogging and what kind of equipment do you need and blah 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 blah. And basically everybody was saying, like, just start shooting video. And they're right, you know, you can't learn anything, or you can't learn anything if you're not doing it and if you don't see it like in reality. I've noticed that a lot in life. I've studied woodworking for 2 years. I had really good grades and everything like that, so that was not a problem. But what I noticed after those 2 years is that school can be so limiting for learning, which is a shame. But I found that what if I wouldn't go to school, and I could use all of that time to really learn it and to just try out new things and make stuff you wouldn't even make on school ever. When I was 12 or 14, I don't even remember, I furnished a office, like full office, the cabinets, the desks, everything. And just that experience, it's not only using a saw or using a screwdriver or using a drill, but like working with clients, making plans, or starting to really get what money is and how you earn it and how you spend it. That was a really valuable experience for me, and I kept doing that. And so after those 2 years of woodworking school, I guess you'd call it, I quit. We started homeschooling then, which I did for 4 years, I'm guessing, yeah, something like that. And in that period of time I learned, I would say everything, but that's not possible. I learned a lot about woodworking, I learned a lot about clients, working with clients, I learned a lot about planning, like time planning and just regular planning, making plans for what I make. I gained a lot of experience that after 2 years being homeschooled, I decided that I wanted my degree because I do not want to study again when I'm 30 or 35 or later and have to dive into books again. So I was like, I'm young enough now, I do have the time to do this. So I did that. I got my degree in 2015, I think, 2014. So yeah, I feel like I really used the time that I had in those 4 years. I had the opportunity to go to America last year, and that's where I built my first tiny house, but that doesn't really matter for this. I was 16 back then, and I had to travel alone, so I flew from Amsterdam in the Netherlands to Minneapolis, I think it was, all by myself, so I'd never done that. In between the moment that I left home for my flight and the moment they picked me up there, what happened in between there was only 24 hours, but it changed my life. It just made it clear that I wanted to be on my own, and I wanted to do things on my own, and I wanted to try things on my own, and that feeling only got worse. So when I got there, they asked me to build a tiny house for them, which I had never done before. I didn't have any structural experience. Not only the building part, but I traveled there. I took the train like at 5 a.m. in the morning, the Amtrak train to Portland in Oregon. And then I flew from Portland to, what was it again? Phoenix? Yeah, it was Phoenix. And then from Phoenix to San Francisco, and from San Francisco I took the train back to Manchester, where I was at. And just that trip, I had never felt that feeling of self-responsibility, and but not only the responsibility, but also the beauty. Like, just being on your own, you meet so many new people. I'd never had it before. The biggest trip I took before I did the American trip was to New York in 2014, and it was just a youngster group of like 20 people, I think, or 30 people for 10 days, so it was nothing adventurous about it, but I loved it. Being in a group that doesn't know you and you don't know them, you learn so much as a human being, as a person. That's what I like about traveling, and I hope to travel a lot in the future. So yeah, I hope I didn't ramble too much and you guys enjoyed, and I see you tomorrow, I think. Bye.